What's up, YouTube? Heavy coming to you, Captain Awesome's Fishroom, Jeff Promo Bro Vibe, bringing y'all kind of a long video today. I kind of wanted to go through and talk about a few things, a few new things that I got going and stuff like that, especially my Planet tank. Really excited about that, and you know, just kind of go over a few things. So I hope you stay till the end and enjoy the video. Hit that thumbs up; it really helps me out. See you in the video. Alright, and inside the Planet tank, we have some breedage of the neons. Pretty cool. If we sit here for a minute, you'll see a couple of them go over inside of the roots over there, and the plants back in the back there, and start dancing around. It's pretty cool to watch here. The food you see them eating there is Paradigm Grays. Since I've had these fish in this tank, I've only fed Paradigm. The neons are just gorgeous. I have some really cool Guppies coming. For some reason, I'm just into these little guys. I mean, they're just wicked for some reason. You know, don't get me wrong. Still love my Cichlids. But as y'all know, I am downsizing. I'm only keeping a few tanks, so you know, got to get some other fish inside my Planet tank here, get it going. But the neons are doing really well. Really happy with these guys. They're just beautiful to look at, and they're the most common of fish. You know, real simple bread and butter fish. But it's been a while since I've kept them. Surprisingly, I used to not even be able to keep these guys alive for the life of me, and of course, you know, nowadays I don't have a problem with it. But I don't know what it was way back when I first started. I had the biggest problem with neons, and I don't know why. You can see a baby guppy swimming back in the back there. Guppies have already spawned. The super red bushy nose plecos have already spawned. I got a few more flower stalks popping off of these plants here. I'm trying to find y'all, here's a shrimp. I'm trying to find y'all a baby super red so y'all can see one of them. They're swimming all over the place. There's a couple of those neons, they just got done dancing. Watch them. But this is a really fun tank. Loving the Madagascar lace plant. That thing is just busting out wild. Got this little piece of driftwood with some HC on it. Really enjoying that piece. You know, I am you know, gonna remodel this sooner rather than later, but I'm really liking the jungle look. I mean, sorry about the glare, but as you can see, everything's growing really well in here, and it's just bushy looking, you know. You see the neons back there just dancing and spawning. It'd be really cool if I got some fry off of them. It'd be really fun. I've never really bred neons before, so that'll be an experience. I'm not really going to try to raise them, but you know, if it happens, it happens. But you know, really happy with this tank. You can see a bunch of little baby guppies up here inside the roots. If I can get it to focus without that big old glare. See a bunch of guppies up there. We can only see one at this point, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun in this tank. Thinking about adding another light to it. It seems to have balanced out really well. I haven't had any algae issues in here whatsoever. So Get a lot of pearling. The lights just turned on, so I really wanted to kind of show y'all. You can see I'm feeding the Paradigm grays right there. They'll graze on that all day long. Just a little piece like that too. The shrimp will come up and eat it. The plecos come over and eat it, and then you'll see the snails start devouring the rest of it. But yeah, we'll go over to another tank unless I can find one of these baby plecos for y'all. I'd really like to show y'all one because they're really fascinating looking, really cool. But you can see, oh, there's one right on top of the rock there. Check that guy out. Isn't that cool? I don't even know when they spawned. It's been a while because bushy noses kind of grow a little slow, and as you can see, I mean, they got some size on them already. The size of these fry are the size that I got these Super Reds in at whenever I purchased them from a buddy of mine. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this planted tank. Hope y'all are enjoying it. I am selling, you know, plants here and there. If you see something in my tank you like, hit me up and ask me if I'm selling it. More than likely I have a little bit to spare and sell around. I've been doing a flat rate box for $12 where I just ship you a hodgepodge of different plants. You don't really get to pick, but I don't send junk, guys. You know, all y'all that have been watching me for a while should know that. Anybody that, especially anybody that's bought something from me before, you know I don't sell junk. So if you're interested in something like that, hit me up. Private message me. You know, I don't like doing business in the comments below. You can see this Tiger High Grow really doing well, really shining. You can see why they call it Tiger. It's a really exceptionally beautiful plant. You see the little shrimp dancing around in there. Got a lot of little shrimplets in here too. But let's go check out a few other tanks so, you know, we don't spend all of our time in amazement at this tank, because I'm really enjoying this tank, to be honest. Alrighty, so we're over at the neon tank, or the neon tank, the bean eye tank. What am I saying? And as you can see, I got a big old filter on here. This is one of the Aquatop CF500 with UV. You see it has a UV sterilizer. You can see that it's on there. So the reason I got one of these is really I just wanted to try it out. Everybody's been saying they're, you know, pretty decent filters, so I wanted to try one out. And as you can see, these guys are starting to get really messy. And I just put this on maybe 15-20 minutes ago, and I have to say that it's, you know, it's doing a pretty decent job. I won't know until I've, you know, ran it for at least a week to give a fair review on it, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying the filter. It was really easy to set up. About to take that Amazon sword out of there. I think I killed it. And you might be wondering, Jeff, how did you kill an Amazon sword? Well, I did. Unfortunately, I think I did. But the bean eye aren't enjoying this filter right now. They're all hiding back there in the back, so I do apologize. You won't get to see them much. You can see Escobar coming out. He's the bold guy. But he won't stay out long. They'll get used to it, of course, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so far so good. I have the spray bar hooked up to it, as you can see right there. Really enjoying that. Nice long spray bar. It almost goes the length, actually I think it would go the length of a whole side of a 120, standard 120. So really exciting, really cool stuff going on. So let's go to another tank, something with a little more action in it. Alright, you can see Cletus the Baka Puffer here. He's about ready to go to his new home. I'm about to start shipping a few fish out, and over here, the messy side of the tank, I have to do water changes really frequently. These guys are like hogs. You can see the filter all clogged up back there. My gulper catfish, everybody's been asking me on Facebook what these guys are. These are my pair of gulper catfish, and I say pair because it's two. I haven't sexed them yet. You can see just how awesome they are. They're eating Southern Delight veggie krill and Tetra krill is really just what it is. But they're eating those two things, and I've fed them Paradigm a few times, but you can see down there they kind of eat and then spit out, eat, spit out, eat some more. But yeah, I mean, they get fat bellies every night, and really enjoying these fish. I'm really excited to have them. A lot of you have been asking on Facebook as well, if I'm downsizing, what am I doing getting two fish that can potentially get 14 inches? Y'all are just gonna have to wait and see. Downsizing means I'm getting rid of a lot of small tanks and I'm upgrading to a lot of big tanks. I won't have as many tanks as I have now, but I will have bigger tanks, and you know, I'll be raising my fish, the fish that I really want to keep anyway, until I come along a few other fish that I want to keep, and then I'll have to bust out another 40 breeder to raise them and then get another bigger tank. But you know, that is what it is. That's a future little deal there. But yeah, so y'all just gonna have to wait and be surprised whenever that comes, because I will do an update video once I get my fish room all the way it should be, the way I've wanted it for a while. These little heaters that I got, just you know, cheap little heaters, 300 watt heaters, they've been doing really well. I've been really pleased with those. There are these right here, the A264 made in China fragiles. That's not the legitimate name of it, guys, but you can see, I mean, I got two of them for like 20 bucks, I believe, and they're 300 watts, and they work really well. I don't know how long they're gonna work or how long they're gonna last, but I've been keeping an eye on them. I check them probably 6 or 7 times a day to make sure they're not overheating or they didn't power out or anything like that. But really enjoying them. So far so good on those as well. Let's go check out some other stuff. Alrighty, so as you can see, I cleaned the glass just for y'all. This is Caesar, my Amphilophus hoga boomeroom. I'm not even gonna go to that side of the tank. I'll just try to get him back down here. You know, he'll be shipping out to his new owner soon as well. I had to get bigger bags. The gentleman that I am sending this guy to sent me some really large bags. So I'm really grateful for that. Dolly VH, Brian, thank you, buddy. I got the package and I'm ready when you are. But yeah, so he'll be shipping out soon. You know, it's kind of bittersweet. I'm really excited that you know, I'm getting to keep the fish that I really want to keep and that I'm really excited about keeping. But I also have an attachment to these fish that I already have, and you know, it kind of, so like, you know, like I said, it's bittersweet, you know. I mean, this guy has an awesome personality. I can't put my hand inside of his tank without almost getting bit or getting bit. So he's really fun. You can see he's really responsive. I have my hand up to the side of the tank, and he's just an awesome fish. I've really enjoyed having him and raising him from just a little young buck fry. I originally had 2 of them. They were a sexed pair, I believe it was. It was a male and a female. I can't remember if I got 2 or if I got more. I got them from Mike Mann, though. Another one of my brothers from another mother, but really enjoyed growing him and having him. But yeah, I mean, that's about it on him. His nuchal hump, and another reason it's starting to be really bittersweet, is his nuchal hump is really starting to just really pop out, and it's really starting to stand out, as you can see. I mean, he's a gorgeous animal, and you know, I'm sad to see him go, but he's going to a very capable owner, and I'm sure I'll see nothing but great things with this guy in the future. So let's go into another tank. Alrighty, so here's Big Rig. He's currently eating Southern Delight Power Feed that if anybody wants to know. He is he's a little bit over 15 inches. I was going to say approaching 16, but he's getting really big. I really need to get him inside of his 140 so he can just hit a bigger growth spurt. I'm starting to have to do water changes on this 2 times a week, and if he gets too much bigger, I'm going to have to go to 3 times a week, and I really don't enjoy doing that many water changes on a single tank. I already do it on my Salsburys and my Benai, because, you know, they're a little more sensitive, especially the bean-eye. But I like to keep all my fish healthy, and you know, he's no exception. Those of y'all that, I don't know if I posted this on Facebook or anything, but I did get a waterproof case for my iPhone 6 Plus. It's the Life-Proof Nude for the 6 Plus. And if any of y'all saw that, y'all know it has a see-through back and it has no screen on the front. So you actually touch the screen whenever you're touching the screen of your phone. So, and it's still waterproof, drop-proof, dust-proof, snow-proof, all that stuff, up to 6 feet. But I'm scared to try it. I don't know why. I really love my iPhones, and I'm an Apple junkie, as some of y'all know. We talked about it on ASC before, Apple and Android. So those of you that were in that conversation know I'm an Apple junkie, and I'll always be an Apple junkie. That new Apple Watch is coming out. Well, I don't even do those kind of videos, but Big Rig, he's doing great. I want to put my phone in there so y'all can get an underwater shot of him, but like I said, I'm a little worried about it. I trust Life-Proof, but I'm just not ready to take the plunge yet. So let me know what y'all think about that. But he's doing great. He's eating Power Feed by Southern Delight and doing great, obviously. He's very, very owner responsive, as you can see. He hits the glass really hard, but if I put my hand in the tank, I'm gonna say that and he's gonna hit me. You can see his teeth are no joke, so I'm a little worried. But he, as you can see, yeah, he's gonna pop me. He won't charge my hand as fast as he'll charge the glass, which he's about to do it now. As you can see, I mean, he's inching up and he's gonna do it, but you just kind of, yeah, oh, there he goes. Okay, I'm done with that now. So he's really fun. I've really enjoyed him. He's staying for the long haul. Always have Big Rig. No amount of money will ever get him away from me, unless of course you paid off my house, in which case would be quite remarkable if you wanted to pay that much for you know, Big Rig. But yeah, he's staying for the long haul, in other words. But let's go to another tank and check it out. Alright, so Odin has a new home, but it is a surprise to where he is going. He's going to a buddy of mine, another person that I trust can take care of him, and we're just awaiting some arrangements and stuff like that, and Odin will then have his new home. I did post a picture, I believe, on Aquatic Support community of how big he was. It may have been the chat, but he is 12 inches even. And you can see he's really thick, really gorgeous fish. I've been working with him, so he's not as camera shy as you can see. Normally he just ran and hid, and you know, couldn't get him on camera that much unless I stood far away from the tank. But I've been working with him, as you can see, just holding my phone up and just really playing with him and stuff like that. So he's been a lot of fun, and he'll be going to his new home soon. He broke his little bubbler filter there. You can see a part of it there. So yeah, he's doing really well. You can see my Adonis back there. Look at those trailers on that guy. Remarkable, beautiful fish. Eventually one day will be a tank buster. But that's really all that's going on inside this tank. Everything else is, they stay hidden during the day. They come out at night. Maybe I can get y'all a shot of those, but in another video anyway. But let's move on to something else. Alrighty, so here are my pride and joys, as you can see. This is my Salsbury tank. You can see that I have a pair that has already spawned. You can see all the fry right there. Here comes Mama and Daddy. They're not so friendly with the camera. They don't really like it that much, so I'm not going to spend that much time in front of it. I have posted videos on Aquatic Support community, so make sure y'all go and check those out. These guys are exclusively fed Paradigm, as are the Bean Eye. They're fed Paradigm Omnivore. I I did a review video on that food, and as you can see, I feed them a lot. I also do a lot of water changes on this tank. The fry are eating Paradigm Grow, which is a powder food. Again, you can check out my review video that I did on Paradigm Fish Foods. You'll really enjoy that. I actually did a feeding of the fry. But yeah, these are my Salsbury. I'm really enjoying these guys. They are gorgeous animals. But yeah, so let's move on. Alrighty guys, so I know we already looked at this tank, but we're gonna end on the planted tank note because I am really enjoying this tank. I wanna know what y'all think about it. I really like the way it looks. I know it's not necessarily aquascaped or anything like that, but it's just a fun tank to kind of look at. I mean, each different, you can see the neons going back there and doing their thing. Really exciting. But each little spot is like its own little ecosystem. So you can go to a different spot in each part of this tank and just see something cool and different. I got a bunch of different mosses that I haven't really shown yet. I got another little rare plant right there, a bulb plant. You can see I got some Taiwan moss. Really isn't that rare, but this moss right here, Physidens moss, I got a bunch of that. So like I said, you know, if you're interested in any plants, I do a kind of a $12 bundle deal. I got some Monte Carlo right there. A lot of y'all may not know what that is, but it's kind of like HC, and it's super gorgeous plant. It's been said that it's hard to find. You can find it on eBay though for a pretty decent price. That's where I found it. Really enjoying that plant as well. And with that said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed showing y'all what I have and what I'm doing. So with that said, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to go out and check out Aquatic Support Systems on Facebook. Hit that like button and start conversating with a bunch of other hobbyists. And do what you do. And as always, this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done. Happy fish keeping, and stay true to the hobby. Peace out.